Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where today we're going to be recapping week 2 of NaNoWriMo. If you're wondering how I did in week 1, please check out my channel where we've got a video on that from last week, and also if you're not familiar with the term NaNoWriMo, I do have a video explaining that too. I have a document open in front of me because that's where I've been tracking my word count this week and also the time spent doing writing sprints, so I will be referring to that throughout this video. But let's get started! I finished week 1 on 3,967 words, and my goal for week 2 was to catch up, but I decided to go for a hot chocolate with my friend after work on the first day of week 2. I did manage to squeeze in a 15-minute writing sprint where I wrote 171 words. I wasn't too focused, but I was still happy I wrote something, as my goal was to try and write something every single day. So after day 8, I ended up on 4,138 words. Thursday, day 9, was a really interesting day for me where I feel like I learnt a lot. I don't know if it was good for my writing, I'll let you guys be the judge of that. What happened was I had time for a 1-hour writing session where I wrote 1,282 words. I was really into my writing on this day. I felt like I was on a roll. It was the first time my main character was using magic, and because I was so into my writing, I forgot about my outline. I just wrote whatever I wanted. I put my main character in a situation, and as I was writing it, I was even thinking, oh, how's she gonna get out of this? What's gonna happen next? Still totally forgot about my outline, finished the scene, and then I was like, how do I get her out of this situation? And then I realized, oh yeah, I have an outline, I should go back to that. I read it, checked what I had originally planned, completely different to what I ended up writing, so that happened. Luckily, I could use a lot of what I had written in other parts of the story, so it wasn't all a total waste, but I did have to go back and rewrite some things. So I ended up finishing day 9 on 5,420 words, but still feeling really good. Day 10 and day 11 saw my goal of writing every single day fly out of the window. Friday night, I ended up just chilling after work. I watched Quiz Lady on Disney, which was a fun film, 6 out of 10. And then Saturday was a house day where we went back to look at the new house that we've bought and had a full day planning of what we wanted to buy, how we were going to lay things out. It was a really nice day. I don't mind having 0 word count days. I do wish I tried to find 10-15 minutes to work on my story, either editing or writing, because although I've taken the pressure off myself of hitting that 50,000 word count goal at the end of the month, I'd still like to try, and any little would have helped. As of Saturday, I was still on track to hit one of my goals that I spoke about in last week's recap video, where I wanted to work on my book at least 5 days a week. Let's see if by the end of week 2 I've hit that goal. Sunday, day 12. I had originally set aside 3 hours to work on my story. Those 3 hours quickly turned into 1 hour, but I did manage to write 1,081 words, bringing my total from day 1 to day 12 to 6,501. Those 3 hours turned into 1 because I had entered one of my friend's Apex Legends tournaments and I needed to get the practice in. I haven't played Apex in so long, so I could take all the practice I could get. It ended up being an awesome tournament. I had so much fun with my teammate Wu. We were called Team Wookie, and out of 30 teams, we came 9th. So it was a really great time. Top 10, baby! As for my writing on that day, I had such a good time. It was the first time my female main character and my male main character met for the first time. I do want to go back next month after NaNoWriMo's finished to edit it because I think I can make my female character way more sassy. My 2 main characters meet in a hallway where he catches her somewhere that she shouldn't be. And they have a really fun, quick interaction because almost immediately some action starts and I have an assassin come in and try to kill him. And they have to work together to try and fend off the assassin and get out of there. Although the 3 hours of writing time didn't go as planned, I still had such a great time. I was really happy with my writing, I was happy with where my story was going, I was excited to see my main characters interacting for the first time and introducing this assassin. So I'm looking forward to where my story goes, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. Monday, day 13, 2 days to go before the end of week 2, and I really wanted to finish the week off strong. So my plan was to wake up super early Monday and Tuesday to work on my novel, because I'm finding that in the evenings I have the best intentions to sit down and write for a couple of hours, but it doesn't always pan out. So starting early has been the way to go, although I'm not a morning person, so I'm absolutely shattered. But it paid off. Monday, I wrote 2,532 words, bringing my total from day 1 to day 13 to 9,033, which is super exciting. I did find that writing in the morning, like it's quiet, no one's awake, I could just get my head down and write, which was really nice. So I am considering doing it going forward, but like I said, I'm not a morning person. It's been really hard. I'm tired. But it has paid off, I think, this week for my book. Now I'm in the middle of the action, I'm finding that it's a lot easier to write. Words are coming to me. I'm really enjoying it. One of the things I am struggling with, though, is character accents and their dialect and how they speak. Before I started writing my novel, I did a lot of research. I did some character brainstorming. All my characters have backstories, but I never wrote about how they would sound. So that's something I'm trying to find each character's voice, like their literal voice. How do they talk? What are their mannerisms, like their inflections? I don't know if anybody else has dealt with this before. Like, is this something you plan for before you start writing? Do you find it as you go? So I'm still finding that, and I'll probably have to do a lot of revisions when I go back and edit. But it's still really exciting, and I guess it's not the worst problem to have because the story is still moving along, so I can go back and fix those things, I think. Overall, Monday was a success for me, and let's move on to Tuesday. Tuesday, and day 14, the last day of week 2. In this session, I was writing about my bad guy, which was so exciting. He's my favourite character. I've been wanting to write about him for so long, and he's finally here. I woke up early again to get the word count in, and it paid off. I'll share my word count in a second, but I had a really good time writing on Tuesday. This character has been in my mind for quite a while, so it was nice to finally put him on paper. I want him to be a complex bad guy that people can relate to, because what he wants, kind of like Thanos, trying to solve overpopulation, it's an actual problem. So that's what I want for my bad guy, to care about something real but goes about it the wrong way. I ended up writing 3,701 words, bringing my grand total for my first 2 weeks of Nano to 12,734. I crossed the 10k mark. I cannot believe it. I'm super happy. I know I'm behind on words, but I don't care. I'm just so excited that I've made it this far and I'm still going, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the journey. I love the people that I've met along the way. I'm quite active on Threads and in some writing discords, and they've been the best help. And I definitely don't think I could have done this without the support of other people going through Nano with me. So overall, week 2, great success. I hit the 10k mark, I'm discovering things, all my main characters are here now, and I'm excited for the rest of the month. Let's see what happens. If you've enjoyed this video and want to keep up on my writing journey with me, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!